What is going on, everybody? I am super excited. Another Brand Accelerator client has graduated the program, and I am super excited to give you the showcase, the behind the scenes, the soup to nuts experience. We have Stephen Epstein, the founder of taxcreditexpert.com. Stephen, how are you today, buddy?
I'm great. I'm so excited to be on your podcast and just having gone through your program with getting our branding trump tight and just everything perfect. I couldn't be more excited with where we're at. We have a great product and service, and you've really helped us communicate our message to the market. So thank you so much, and can't recommend your services obviously more highly, but we're really excited to get out there and start helping people find tax credits, put money in their pocket, and hopefully we can do a little bit of that today.
I love it. So let me ask you this question here. What was the main issue that you guys were facing before coming to me in regards to building this brand?
Well, we had a successful business that was growing very fast organically with no marketing, right? And no branding, and really actually no website.
Yeah.
So, I've launched and started lots of different companies, and I tend to see people always try to create like a whole brand and platform before they go out and just start selling their services. And obviously, I think that's a bit backwards, right? So you should go out to the marketplace, do what you do, build up your credibility and some momentum and some money, and then invest very heavily in taking your brand and your concept into the marketplace with some case studies and some things the way that we've done. So to answer your question, I would say we didn't have a company. We were doing business, but we didn't have a company. And literally in the 12 weeks that we were working together on everything from naming the company to, figuring out the brand, to doing the customer avatar, to building the funnel, to writing the copy, to creating our messaging, to building the actual website. I mean, for us, it was building a business, and I'm sure people come to you with more established companies, but it worked.
Yeah.
Even though we really started with nothing.
Yeah.
And now we have something very marketable.
I know, which I'm super proud of, as you should be as well. I mean, I'm so happy with this project and how it turned out. Let me ask you the next question. What were some of the benefits you experienced while going through the Brand Accelerator program personally? Because everybody comes through the program, and experiences something different somehow, some way. So what were your experiences and benefits personally?
So our experience was feeling like everything was handled and that I didn't have to worry about the minutiae or the details, and that we had somebody super competent, meaning yourself and your team, at the helm, really handling this for us. I mean, if you try to do this with some cut rate graphic design shop, or you try to go out and do it like, some hack funnel builders supposedly, yeah, you'll save money maybe, but you're not going to get the product. You're not going to get the quality. You're not going to get the final result. And if the difference between what it costs to use you guys and just hacking it together yourself is meaningful, then you should just go get a day job somewhere and do something else, because the dollar difference is so nominal over the scheme of the lifetime of a successful business that if you're not prepared to invest in your company and your brand, which is your company, and your message, which is your market, then you're wasting time, and you should just, go get a job or do something different.
Well, straightforward. That's one thing I love about you, Stephen. You tell it how it is.
I mean, life's too short to waste time, man, or money.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Let me ask you this. I got 2 more questions and we'll wrap up. Next question. What would you say to somebody who was on the fence about coming on board the Brand Accelerator program?
You should do it. and quit being a little itch bay, like Grant Cardone says.
I love
what
it.
are you like worried that like Henry and his team aren't going to be able to get it done? Look at their website. They always get it done. Like it's
yeah.
Like if you don't have the money to do it, go raise some money.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no shortage of money around. Find a partner who can help you better capitalize your business. I mean, there's always a way to get something done that you want to get done. And so probably it probably just comes down, honestly, Henry, to money.
Yeah.
And people are just not as resourceful as they need to be. And they have this idea that they can't give away any of their baby, any of their company. Like I won't even give away 5% to get money. Well, if you can give away 5 or 10% of your company to get money so you can afford to do proper branding and positioning for your company and start investing in marketing, your 90% is going to be worth 10 times as much. So what are you concerned about?
Yeah, it's the nickel and dime mentality. It's the, what do they call that? Penny-wise, I forget what that's saying.
Penny-wise, pound foolish, but it's also just a scarcity mentality because there's an abundance of money out there if you want it. There's an abundance of investors and people who are willing to invest in good ideas and passionate people. So, you know, just do it. Like they say at Nike, man.
Yeah. Well, I want to take a second real quick and show everybody how the site actually turned out. So like Steven said, they literally had the concept of the program, but they didn't have a name, they didn't have an identity, they had no color scheme, logo, nothing. So the team and I put together this logo here, and I'm just showing you quickly the brand guidelines, the color scheme that we created. So we took all of this literally from scratch and built out everything from soup to nuts, from the typeface to the color schemes to the how we're going to use the logo, to the website, to the funnel, which I'm going to show you in a second.
It creates so much credibility. Just being professional and polished, it really opens doors.
Yeah, I mean, Steven's coming out with a podcast I'm super excited to talk to you about. But this was the website that we created, you know, basically through all the strategy and all of the work sessions, right?
It's so sick. It's so good.
Right? Like, and so this is the homepage of the website.
And this is a financial product, right? So we had to take a conservative approach here in the terms of the design, but still like kind of edgy and true to me and my personality, and true to the message that we want to communicate in the market that we're serving. So it's definitely not a vanilla. You'll have to read the copy, but it's definitely not vanilla in any sense of the word.
Yeah. When we were doing our research in the industry, we saw a lot of cookie cutter. We saw a lot of people saying the same thing. We saw a lot of just much of the same. And I was like, we need to stand out like a sore thumb. We need to bring your personality into this. And, you know, we really need to stand out. And I couldn't be happier with the way the copy came out and the design came out. And this is the funnel that we created inside of ClickFunnels. I mean, it goes so well and marries so well with the website, and it's so seamless from one to the other. You don't even know what's what really, unless you might be a little savvier in ClickFunnels. You could tell perhaps, but you know, to the layman eye, you know, we wanted something that really blended well, and we wanted to give Steven some sort of lead generation tool to really create a predictable way to funnel leads off of social media and into his process. And it couldn't have come out better. I am so proud of this project. Wait until you see the case study page on the site that on the Unique Designz site that we're going to, but you're probably watching this video right now from the case study page of this site. And I go into more detail on that, but again, wanted to quickly showcase the site for you guys to get a good look of what we took literally from concept to completion in just under 90 days. And again, I couldn't say enough about Steven and his team, how responsive they were, how well we worked together to get a project of this magnitude finished in less than 90 days. I mean, Steven, this was like record-breaking time, and you know, you should be proud of yourself for being on top of your game. Listen, I got one more question, and then we can wrap this up. I never even actually got to ask you this, but way in the beginning, if you could remember back to when you first engaged with Unique Designz and myself, what made you choose us? Like what pushed you over the edge?
I mean, I've been in the entrepreneurial world, starting businesses and launching projects for, you know, about 13 years or so. Been involved in like 7 different companies, and you know, the mantra of like, if you're gonna do something, do it right, and if you're gonna go all in. So that, to me, like, as soon as I looked through your website and all the case studies and all the videos that you had put together and how you organize the information on your site, it was just clear to me that like you were the best. Like, there was, okay, yeah, there might be somebody you could pay several $100,000 to, you know, that maybe is more famous or something, but that doesn't matter, because it's like, the only thing that mattered is, can Henry get the job done? Can Henry and his team get the job done? And it was totally obvious to me that you guys could. So, you know, I thought, in terms of the value that you guys deliver, I mean, it's an exceptional value for the money, for what you pay. And don't try to go cheapo on this type of thing. It's just too important to the success of your company. And if your company is important to you, you know, you need to use the best, and Henry's the best, period. So
now you're making me blush over here. Steven, again, thanks again for sharing your experience with us.
Yeah, man.
I'm super proud of this project. I can't wait to see what you do with it in the months to come. And again, you should be very, very proud of yourself for putting together something so quickly, from all in here to an actual online presence in under 90 days. It's stunning how well you're organized on your end. I was even telling my team, I'm like, Steven's impressive, man. Like, when we ask him for certain assets, like before I even hit send, it's like here already. It's like insane. So
yeah,
again,
I mean, that's a tip, right? For anybody working with you guys, it's just like, the more that you're on the ball and do a good job, a thorough job of answering all Henry's questions, the better, you know, the better him and his team are gonna be able to get to where you want to go. Like, the more straightforward and clear you are about what you want, what you don't want, it's gonna make, you know, Unique Designz' job easier. So I think, you know, you guys have a fantastic process that even somebody, if maybe this is their first business ever, that I think they would fare well in. But for somebody who's gone through this many times and built lots of different companies and businesses, this is like a dream, because you just facilitate and make it very easy to answer the questions and get all the data that you need to do your thing. And, you know, I'll recommend anybody any day to you guys. No question.
Steven, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Listen, have an amazing day, and I'll catch up to you soon.
Sounds great. Can't wait to see what the case study looks like on the website.
Awesome.
All right, cheers.